What's up, everybody? It's your boy Tom here with Tom Ria Sports, and we're back with our NFL weekly spread picks. Last edition of the 2020 season, Super Bowl 55 edition. Chiefs, Buccaneers, Tampa playing in their home stadium. First time ever in NFL history. Super, super exciting. Going to be an incredible matchup. Pat Mahomes, Tom Brady, Andy Reid, Bruce Arians. Such a perfect matchup, honestly, to cap a wild season and really a wild year. Let's get right into it, though. Chiefs are 3-point favorites. Obviously, technically on the road, supposed to be a neutral site. Over-unders 56. We're going to give you picks for both of those, and then we're also going to give you our NFL honors picks. So offensive and defensive rookie of the year, defense and offensive player of the year, coach of the year, and MVP. So let's jump right into it. For the game, I'm going to go with the Bucs +3. Now, if you've been following along with me all season, I've been really high on the Bucs since week one. I kind of expected them to be here. I've really been all over the Tom Brady hype train. I love this roster. I love their team from top to bottom. I think they just have a great organization. So I'm a little bit biased, I will admit, but I think the Chiefs' offensive line issues are going to come to haunt them. I think the Buccaneers' front seven is one of the best, if not the best, in football. So it's going to really come down to how many times they can get in Mahomes' face. I know Mahomes has the ability to move, the ability to make plays with his feet, along with his incredible arm. So if he's able to do that, the Chiefs will win the game. But if they can get some hits on him, get some sacks, get him frustrated, and the secondary, if they play just a little above average for the Buccaneers, I think they could win this game because I do expect the Bucs to be able to score. Not sure at what rate of a clip they're going to be able to, but I'm expecting a little bit of a higher scoring game. So I'm going to take the Bucs +3, and now over-unders 56. This is a really, really tough one. They always find a way to make it as hard as possible. That's why these odds makers are good at their job. Originally I was thinking, okay, probably going to hit the under. I'm feeling a lower scoring game. I don't know. These two teams both just have the ability to explode at any point. Chiefs have their weaknesses on defense. Bucs have their flaws on defense. I'm going to go ahead and take the over. I'm going to flip-flop. If you asked me a couple weeks ago, I was going to say the under, but for now, I'm going to take the over. I'm kind of feeling the Bucs winning around a score of like 34-31 or 31-28, something of that nature. But I'm going to go ahead and take the over in this game and the Buccaneers +3. Okay, so for NFL honors, I'm just going to run down real quick who I picked and a little bit of why. Nothing too crazy. I know you guys are more focused on the picks with the Super Bowl, but if you stuck around, I appreciate it. So for Offensive Rookie of the Year, I'm riding with Justin Herbert. Really not much else to say about that other than he was tremendous here this year. If Burrow played all year, he probably would have put up a bigger fight. But between those guys and there's a couple other players, but I'm going ahead with Herbert. Defensive Rookie of the Year, I think it's got to be Chase Young. Just his leadership on the field and obviously his play was just fantastic. Washington made the playoffs after such a tumultuous season, off-season, in-season. Everything was just crazy. They still don't have a team name, but they made the playoffs. He was a big catalyst to it, so I'm going Chase Young, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year, going to go with TJ Watt. Really comes down to him and Aaron Donald. Could go either way. I just kind of like what Watt did as far as leading the league in sacks. Also, their defense was tremendous and during that 11-game period. I think Watt's going to end up winning it. And then Offensive Player of the Year, no question in my eyes, Derrick Henry. I know Kamara had a big end to the season, a ton of touchdowns, but Henry's stats were just unreal. 2,000 rushing yards. I mean, the guy is just incredible, and he's showing no signs of slowing down. So OPOY, Derrick Henry. Coach of the Year, this one was really tough because if you asked me, week 15, it was no doubt Brian Flores, right? And then the Dolphins kind of had a little bit of a tough end to the season, just missed the playoffs, finished 10-6. And really at this point, it's between Brian Flores and Kevin Stefanski. I'm going to go with Flores, though. I do love what the Browns did, and Stefanski's a huge part of that. But I think what Flores did, and just with the quarterback changes and just how bad they were, a year or so ago and like where they are now, and the talent on that roster, especially offensively, really is nothing special. So for what he's done and for the team to buy in the way they have, I'm going to pick Brian Flores as the Coach of the Year, although might go the other way tomorrow night. We'll have to wait and see. And then NFL MVP, This was a tight race throughout the season, but really towards the end, I think Rodgers pulled away and unquestionably wins NFL League MVP. Earlier it was like Russell Wilson and Josh Allen, and if the Texans weren't so terrible, Watson would have been in that discussion too. But overall, Rodgers 100% deserves the league MVP, and I think he'll get it. All right, guys, so that's it. Just a quick recap on the picks in case you missed us earlier on. We got the Buccaneers +3, and we're taking over 56. So be safe in betting. Have fun. Enjoy the game. It's going to be a great one. Make sure to comment your guys' picks, who you like, who you don't like, a little bit of why. Also, you can throw in your picks for the NFL honors as well. And subscribe if you haven't. Throw a like on the video. And as always, I appreciate you tuning in. Have a great night.